Welcome aboard Wild Whiskers. This is a 1992 Lagoon TPI 42, and the TPI 42 is one of the well-known, very desirable boats built in Rhode Island by the Tillotson Pearson factory, thus the TPI label. This particular boat is an ex-charter boat that's had two owners since then, and it is a boat that is in rough condition, but not impossibly rough condition. The hull integrity is very good, the sails are good, the rig looks good. Standing rigging is adequate or not. There's a new stack pack. This is a Doyle stack pack. The nets are okay, the trampolines are good, the ground tackle is okay, but the boat will need a windlass at some point. The front beam looks to be fine. There are speakers in the front. It's a self-tagging. The main is original, but it's an old Dacron main. Kind of bulletproof, never go away. You can see that there's an anodized aluminum finish on the boom and the mast, which is nice. There's no electrolysis of any variety, no kind of buckling. The mast step looks to be in fine condition. I'll give you a little view around it. There's a couple of surface cracks, but certainly not structural. There's nice speakers in the front of the boat. The plexiglass on the windows is a little crazed in places and certainly would like to be reseated to avoid wetness and other issues. But since the first time I saw this boat a year ago, the owner has done a pretty good job of mitigating the leakage problems of the boat. And I inspect the shrouds and the seaway to make sure that the standing rigging is okay. The hulls look to be in relatively very good shape, and there is a report available. And as we move back, and here's the cockpit. Okay, we're taking a look at the starboard hull of the boat. This forward cabin is being used as a storage space, but the cabin itself is in quite nice condition. The wood is good. You can see that it's got the old original headliner and wall liner, which in this particular boat, on this side of the boat is good. On the starboard side, there's a little bit of water damage and wetness, which causes a little bit of a mildew problem, but otherwise, again, this is a boat that I'm portraying as being a bit of a project boat. You can see the woodwork here is somewhat water stained, but not bad at all on the starboard side of the boat. It's really quite good. And this is the owner's hull in the aft stateroom, and again, it's in pretty nice shape. It smells okay. Wood looks good. The flooring is fine, and it looks pretty good. This is the galley of the boat, and it's a nice, desirable down galley for a boat like this. It has a relatively small salon area. Here's the salon area. I don't know if I got that adequately before. The salon is, is a typical round salon, and it's got the nav station to port. So that's pretty good too, and you can see that there's a pretty good light, adequate. Okay, this is this is the forward port stateroom. Pretty straightforward, and I'll give you a look. Okay, we'll go back through the galley, which is also on the port side. It's a down galley on the port side. And here's the galley, and you can see there's nice space for food storage and for cooking. And there's cabinet surface-tree. We have the sinks here. There's double sinks, which is nice for doing dishes. You can put your dirty dishes on one side, your clean in the other, which is always good. There's a nice little space, which your red Solo cups in there, which is an important consideration, I know. And then we have the refrigeration. There's two big refrigerator spaces here. I'll show you both of them. Okay, and this has got the important ice and vodka in it, and rum, which is never to be undersold on a catamaran. The boat, of course, has a 110 inverter on it, which you can see plugs. There's plugs throughout the boat. And again, this is okay. First off, I'll show you this. There's a head, which is midships on each side of the boat, but this is the port one. This one has a vacuum flush head, which is a very nice feature. A stand-up pull-out shower. And around and around. Now, this is one area of concern I want to show you. On the outside of this head, there is a bit of serious water damage, which needs to be addressed. You can see it's deformed, and really, that's a bit of a problem. Okay. So then this is the aft port cabin, and you can look in the back there. It has original. Woodwork is fine in it. It looks good. There's a little bit of damage on the surface back here that should be addressed as well. Okay, we'll go around here so you can see what this looks like. Okay, and the woodwork, it looks very nice actually. The cabinetry is good. Okay, so that's the... Okay, this is the cockpit of the boat, and as with all of these wonderful large catamarans, the cockpit is big and spacious and has a nice round feel to it. The helm is port bulkhead. You can see that the bulkhead itself looks to be in fine shape. The electronics are a little on the old side, but they're serviceable. They work. They'll probably be replaced by a new owner, but that would be a matter of taste, as these electronics are adequate and they do work. The wheel is cable steering. The settee has pleasant blue covering, which is great, and it's in very good condition, new. Go around, there's 2 tables, one on each side. As you go back, you're facing aft. There's the traveler, which runs in back of the cockpit. Go around, and again, there's another table on the other side. Plenty of cushions. The winches are led to the helm station. There's a bimini that goes over. It has 3 sections. There's a forward section. There's an aft section. And then you can zip in a middle section that connects the 2 if you desire. Plus there's also a way of putting a plexiglass front to seal off the cockpit, which is a nice feature for bad weather or when it's cold. Again,